Hi friends, I'm super excited to share this product with you. Whether you are just a mom on the go, you're a gym rat, you're a dad at work, this is a product that everybody that drinks protein shakes will want and need. So these are from Hydra Cup. This is a 2-pack shaker, protein shaker bottles. They come, like I said, in a 2-pack. This is the clear and the gray. It's the original set, but they do come in different colors, so those are optional and available if preferred. These are 28-ounce cups, so just keep that in mind. It will store quite a bit. I know for myself, I don't drink nearly that much. I drink about half of that when it comes to my protein. If I need to get more protein in throughout the day, then I'd rather mix it up throughout the day rather than drink it all at once. But of course, there are people that prefer to drink all their protein first thing in the morning, post-workout or pre-workout. Either way, like I said, though, these are fabulous. They're from Hydra Cup. And these are BPA free, they're machine dishwasher safe. So you can put them in there, you can put the lid and the whisk on the top rack, no problem. These store really, really well, really easily. They're not too large, they're not too heavy. They do come, if you look here, they come with the measurements along the side. So you can see again, it's 24 ounces. And then it has this little area where you can grip, so that it makes it so that it's easier to grip and you're less likely to drop it, or it's less likely to slip out of your hand. I really like that because it just is a lot more comfortable to hold. It also has this fun feature right here. If you are familiar with shaker bottles, a lot of people tend to when you drink it, right, you have nowhere for your nose to go and your nose hits it. There's a little nice spot right here that generally is usually covered by a lid. This is perfect, so your nose isn't gonna hit anything. Just keep that in mind. They're actually really, truly thinking of us, the customer. What I also love about this Hydra Cup is that it comes with the whisk. And what's awesome about this whisk is that it's not just any whisk. If you're familiar with protein shaker bottles, then you know that they're generally really small and they're really lightweight. These are actually called Shaker Sharks, and they are weighted whisk. So they are actually 3 times heavier than the average whisk that you'll find in a protein shaker bottle. Why weighted? Why have it be heavier? Because it helps break up clumps, whether you're just mixing like a fruit juice or like a electrolyte, if you're just trying to break up and drink your electrolytes and mix that, or if you're trying to drink protein, right? Protein powder, all kinds of powders that you're trying to mix in, whether with milk of some sort or with water, tend to clump. And so that's the purpose of a whisk. When it's a weighted whisk with this Shaker Shark technology, it's more easily breaks up those clumps and just mixes it faster and better. So I love that technology. Again, these are also made out of stainless steel, so they are 100% machine washable. Again, these are super easy, convenient to take on the go. I love that it comes in a 2-pack because all too often, both myself and I have teenage kids and I have young adult sons, they like to go hit the gym only to remember, when they're trying to prepare their protein drink, right? They'll remember, oh, darn it, I left it in the car, and then they're less likely to go get it in the car, bring it in, wash it. I like that we have the option with that 2-pack because we can alternate. I'm just gonna show you really quickly how well this works. I have 2 of my favorite protein powders. This particular one, I'm gonna fill just halfway with milk. And then this is 2 of the scoops of my favorite protein powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my protein powder in here. And then I am going to fill this up halfway with milk. And again, love that it has, it's not too obvious, but it does have the markers here. Shows me this is my halfway point. So that is where I will mix to, pour to. And again, This works really great with either liquids, with whatever liquids it is that you're using, whether it's something more dense like milk or if it's just water alone. So it's got that screw top. It also has an anti-leak feature, so I love that because nothing's worse than when you're on the go, when you're trying to hold stuff and it's leaking. Also love that I have this because I can clip this on with a carabiner onto my bag, onto a keychain. I can clip my keys onto here, right? I can just hold it like so, right? Maybe I don't have both hands available, but I can hold it with a pinky. So let's make sure that it's nice and tight. I popped in my Shaker Shark weighted whisk, and then let's go ahead and give it a good, make sure, again, it will click, but make sure, just as preference, I like to hold that lid down just in case. I can feel that weighted whisk in there. Of course, everybody's always seen those in the past recent years. You've seen the whisk that are electric, right? Battery, or you can plug them in. These are nice and convenient, but they're not always available. Maybe they're not charged. Maybe your batteries are dead. Maybe you don't have them and you're trying to prepare this at work, or you're at the gym, right? And you don't carry that with you. Not to mention, those whisks, the electric handheld whisks, still need to be washed. So what I love about this is once I have it whisked, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you here. Again, no leaks, which we love, but look at that. Looks exactly like a nice frothy milkshake, which I love. Make it frothy, makes it feel even more delicious, delectable, like it's a milkshake and not a protein shake. So let's give it a good drink. And that's delicious. No clumps whatsoever. I'm gonna show you with this particular one using water, again, how well the Shaker Shark works. For this particular one, again, I'm only filling it up halfway. This is another one of a different protein powder that I like to use. Let's go ahead and pop in our Shaker Shark whisk and then give it a good, nice, tight twist. Make sure it's on there completely, again. And then we're gonna hold down the lid. Note, there is a place for you to put your finger. So that's even more comfortable, more convenient. I can hear, I can feel that whisk moving around in there. Again, it tends usually to be with water. I've found that a lot of protein powder doesn't mix as well. It tends to be really chalky and clumpy. So let's just give this a nice little couple more shakes. And then let's go ahead and untwist it and see what we've got here. All right, as you can see, this too, not quite as thick and frothy as when I did protein powder with milk. However, it has done what it's supposed to do. It's shooken it up. Everything is mixed. There's no clumps. Let's just double check and give it a nice taste. Perfect, perfect. No clumps whatsoever. I absolutely love it. These are also, it has a thermal in it so that if you have a warm beverage, it will stay warm. If it's cold, it will stay cold longer. Either way, I absolutely love these. Again, these are from Hydra Cup. They use the Shaker Shark weighted whisk technology. Comes in the 2-pack in a variety of different colors. You can check it out. Absolutely love it. Get yourself one. Grab several of these while you're at it because we've got the holidays coming up. These will make great gifts for friends and family.